Man, I can't believe that might be secret. That's perhaps the influence of the curse. I just wondering. Okay, the stream is back again. I wonder. Delta saved. I didn't save, so this is not good. Where I am. Oh, please. So, well, you're dancing.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to
All
see
right.
you. Bye, officer.
Nothing was lost. Well, yeah, something was lost, but not that much.
Denarian Church! The place to...
Vibration
Okay,
deck is empty.
Yeah, I'm seeing two on very. I wonder if that's normal.
An auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Okay, how do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
Man, doesn't help that I keep hearing the whispering.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Okay, goodbye, Edhead. Tell me that the whispering that I'm hearing is normal.
Yes, what is it?
Well, not normal actually. How's the break going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is another dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
The project! How is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently!
Okay, I'll speak to him and see what I can do.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
He does just hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes!
Alright. You?
You got us in, cop! I can't believe you got us in! Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Oh, sing the signs with not. Nice.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor.
Sweating
profusely.
profusely.
Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk, and in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
It's better here than in the van. It wasn't safe.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
No, what do you think about the
It's a
church?
miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How old do you think the church is?
320 years, a little more. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it. On the coast here was one of the first things they did.
Oh
Must
my
have
god,
been
I'm
really scared of
hungry.
something. I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental. I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm a nerd cop. Okay,
Art of core.
okay, what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What will a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical.
So, the top of the church is even more amazing than this?
Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Well, this church isn't painted white as far I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. Before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean. then
What do you
covered
mean
in
by
green
dead
moss.
bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions are
Oh
left.
my
this
god, I'm
place.
too damn
It's a
hungry.
good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Let me pick something. I don't have cookies, but I have a snack. I hope it works. I hope the crunch doesn't. It's not being recorded, I hope.
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live.
Okay. What?
End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Yeah, what exactly are you saying?
This religion of history is false core. It has collapsed.
The way he says it, the force in false core is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
And I did right not to agree with all that talk about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this then.
The founding party don't give two shits about this place. Look around. They do not have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
But you guys say the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
And you propose Zen's music will supplant the system?
Anodic dance music. regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, how do you like the glass work?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
Okay, let's see. Mind your words, or I'm getting some real negative vibrations from here too. Well, after what Encyclopedia said, yeah, it keeps uneasiness feeling too.
No wonder. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for
Mass
the club.
murderer?
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Concha tu madre. Oof, man, now it faces. Okay. Okay, let's go for the neutral one. But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
What's your point, man?
And many, many more tons of sugar.
The point is...
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
Yeah, what do you know? Would you say she was, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time.
Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside the head.
Okay, isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All
Okay, I got the
innocence
feeling
is
that you
art.
have something against the innocence, but... This seems, well, the other days seems to be shady.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
Yeah, say nothing.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there in the back of the church. For a moment, the music echoes strangely.
Okay, I'm done talking about her.
What a strange choice of words. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, why did it harm me? How you're settling in?
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though.
Oh my god, you talked to Tiago!
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit. but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all this sovereignty stuff isn't too restricted for you?
Talking to him, I realise that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. I gotta respect it. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
Hmm. Yeah, what did Yao tell you about the church?
Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Oh, so you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus.
Ah?
Just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
Like some kind of prison?
Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
I don't get it. Contain it what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
What makes you think Sona is going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
I found out in commercial area Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubis were trying to contain?
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
Do you think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited-size person.
Okay, well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Copman. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Yeah, why are you suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing.
Don't tell me Noid means no and void at the same time.
It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Oh well. May I ask why? What's good in being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
And what are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
What? Don't you mean the left-right paradigm and pig-wheat complex?
No. Politics is an inert complex of daily corruption and inane think pieces. The real paradigm is economic, and it concerns pig and wheat. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory, but I suspect they're breeding a pig-wheat hybrid. Probably in Grad.
Okay, I'm going to ask all these questions and then that.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
I have no idea what the fuck are you saying, man.
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
Okay, what's edible cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Okay, does this mean you're mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill, a suspicious element.
Okay, I want to ask you about something else
His
now.
eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What will that be like?
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself and others. Mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How will you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being. What does that remind you of?
Sort of like passivism?
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
Okay. So how do you categorize your opinion on this? Fair enough, just making an observation.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fascism.
Yeah, you kept mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication, thoughts from the spinal cord, is a potent superlative as well.
The term also signifies certain varieties of pornography that depict penetration, just so you know.
That was so damn necessary, but okay. Deserve.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Just, you can say things that have no idea what you're saying. Just like me right now.
Hardcore!
Okay. Encyclopedia bring it up. Let's get going. The term hardcore also denotes a strain of pornography that depicts penetration. Do you know that?
That's a pretty hardcore coincidence, don't you think?
Yeah!
So you're advocating a noise-based society? What's a noise? Space society.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
Okay, let's change the subject. I have no idea what happened here.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Oh my god, no! I cannot do it. Okay, take care, Noid. I have no idea what I talked with you, but I have no idea if it was
She's
productive.
whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
I cannot imagine that.
And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike.
But Contact Mike is...
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
Okay, how's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Now you can tell me about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
Okay, tell me about Sona.
Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time.
Oh yeah, every time that I talk to her, it seems like I was upsetting her.
But earlier today she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
Now, what about Tiago?
Oh, the Crabman. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the Crabman, but he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Oh, he talks to Noid. What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So, what does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower?
Oh well, thanks. About the
Who do you want
others.
to know about?
Andre?
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here, right?
Okay.
He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
He was probably high.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
Okay, on life?
Yes. Anyway.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the
Who
others.
do you want to know about? Andre?
She rubs.
He takes care of shit. Nothing. Must have taken... I've never seen... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
Relax, here. We're police officers. We are corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, drugs, shit, fuck. We don't care.
Kim, you're saying bad words.
Yes. Anyway.
Oh, you're not going to say it. Okay.
Yes. Who do you want to know about?
Noid?
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
No, I mean for breakfast. Of course, for a living.
He's a carpenter, trained and all.
Oh.
He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
Wait, egg? Wait, no, this is not... We are talking about Noid. Oh, so that's why he's very friendly with Crabman. Is that because of his belief? The hardcore and the rips? The spinal cord and stuff?
Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person. He's serious about the lifestyle.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into an oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city. Will I be honest? No.
Okay.
No. For my
You should go
sake,
take a
no.
look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I must you do if I make it there alive.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me about the
Who do you want to
others.
know about?
Egghead.
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells all this stuff? Oh man, you're asking real questions now.
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party
I
boy?
know that music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachu, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
You have to tell me, rock is back where I'm the future man. Hey, but rock is school. No, nothing's taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Oh, he looks around a little embarrassed of the enthusiasms. I probably pronounced bad. Of his interjection. Where he's from? How long he's been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from. Or who he is, really.
Oh.
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the banlieues. A wretched heap of closed down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Oh.
Ed
There's
was
no
yelling
resources
horrendous
there?
Jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City.
Alright. She can barely remember things.
Ed came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. He wouldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine.
Jermaine, okay.
People were sweet.
Tell me about the
Who do you
others.
want to know about?
Actually, you tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yeah, I forgot. Tell me about yourself.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
What does that
It
mean?
means I don't answer questions about myself.
If I'm a police officer, you have to answer me.
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you. Sure.
Okay. Okay, I need reaction speed. Let's do it. I have reaction speed close with me? No, 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 no. Hey! Holy fuck, is that? Okay, I need to find something yellow and see if your reaction speed. No. They're facing. No. Do. No. Let's become communist. Okay. Only 1 point. That's not good. Reaction speed +1. Alright. Tell me it's a lot better. Eh? Wait a minute. Dick Mullen give me a hidden bonus?
Welcome back.
Holy shit. Okay.
O pasado de agente. It flutters by your ear. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
Hey, let's be the good detective.
Excuse me?
She's attempting to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
Yeah, I remember now. It's a Sembliaki term for someone who won't break under questioning. An organized crime term.
What do you mean?
Silverbeard.
Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died.
And a castle? Okay. What happened next?
What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He was a Batman.
So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind.
Are you sure about that? What about the Dracula plan?
It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the debardeurs, else they might get unhappy.
So you're saying every authorized? Okay. I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to check again. Sounds weird to my understanding. Authorized. It's like that? Oh my god, it's too low. Oh, it's right, authorized. I don't like how it sounds. I prefer Yeah, probably because I have a device. Whereas, for the fact that I speak English. I mean, Spanish. And in Spanish you pronounce words as how would it be right then. Now how... I don't know how it's named in English, but sometimes you follow weird conventions. Okay, so you're saying is Everard authorized this?
Not in person, but I'll let him know. He can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince him, really.
Oh,
It's a
interesting.
good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dad-wise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Well, we did something good, it seems.
Hear that? Set justice on its feet. Confront Everard.
Let's go, man!
Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
Yeah, maybe we can manipulate him using the information.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Everard. He's just going to deny it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Everard?
Let's try it anyway. I have nothing to lose. No, actually, I have a lot to lose.
Yes, what is it?
Oh yeah, Egghead.
Good morning! Yeah!
Can you please route Sona signal through your speakers?
To the Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Oh, come on! No! Why you're like this game?
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Yeah, and I know liking the whispering.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it.
Oh,
right
thanks God. He searched for the cable on the ground and picked it up, looking at the jack.
here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
But Sona said it was 3.5. What the hell happened?
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Man, I know liking the whispering. It's very subtle, but I can hear it.
Great! Someone got through to him! Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Okay, Ek, the music?
Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Okay, goodbye, Egghead. Yeah, when I get this close. Oh, probably it's the wind. I want to believe that's the wind.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, key unplug the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Let's go, Maximum!
Maximum is the only way!
Oh man, we're going to die and I forgot to save.
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Yeah, this is going to get us nowhere.
Glue style? Okay, they're literally...
Yeah, no other way.
The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the
I think what Ed is trying to say here is the volume bottom is stuck at maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigning to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Hardcore!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Let's do it.
Pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
You're going to keep dancing?
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically, his hand moves to the gun holster.
Hold on for a moment. Let me dance first. Never mind, let's do this. I'm ready.
4,
3, 2, 1.
Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Oh no.
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
I have no idea. There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slightly revel like crystal clattering in the keyboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
This fragile world is about to break.
How will we stop this?
Getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, and something else, but his voice is growing faint. I never hear anything this hardcore in my life.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In
Oh.
the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously. His eyes searching for a possible evacuation
Oh wait, that
route.
thing is going to break?
The window is going to come down. No, the roof.
Oh no!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars.
Why don't you mute the thing?
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists.
Why don't you mute the thing?
A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Shit! It doesn't stop.
Oh no!
Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off! Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
in the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback.
Man, I failed my chance to dance.
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
It's in the desk!
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if
Oh.
there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Wait, it wasn't?
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
Oh, you're very reasonable now.
You did good, Egg.
That's
Most
hardcore.
of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it? It was dope. I think we
It
can
was
use
dope.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Tim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I never hear anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what
Oh.
it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
Well, considering how much damage it was doing, it was quite destructive. So I can imagine how the data loss actually managed to happen.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to ride Sulislaw?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
Alright.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
So what happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best.
Oh,
she can
this is
manage.
happy ending, Sims.
It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Alright.
Yes.
Should.
And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Alright, so I need to talk to Joyce. Okay, I'm going to fail this check, but let's try to dance.
Hey, man, it's good to see you.
It's still at 3%, even though I have modifiers. Okay,
Goodbye, officer.
save your fare. I have something like that? Really, I don't. It seems that I don't. I was thinking too much. Oh, it seems that I don't have it, actually. And this is not good. Yeah, -1. That's not good. Yeah, I don't have. Well, let's fail.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull
Oh my god.
to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Man, I want to dance, but
Goodbye, officer.
it's too low.
Good morning! Yeah!
Yeah,
Hardcore!
that was crazy sound we hear before.
It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme.
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I ever imagined.
Yeah!
Give me a copy of that.
Yes, what is it?
Oh yeah, I need to talk to Sona. You recorded it? Tell me you recorded the thing.
Welcome back.
Oh well, let's talk to Sona. Yeah, I need to talk to Evrard too. Okay, let's go to talk to Evrard first. Probably it's not going to work. I'll have to save just in case. Oh yeah, unequip this thing, it's not needed. Probably I'm going to need modifiers to talk to Evrard. I could have felt that there were more people, but it was just my imagination. This way. Oh man, I hate that I have to move too much to get there. I wish there were an easy way. Yeah, we have this information. Save. Probably I need to increase my authority. I'm probably more than my authority. What it was? It was the one yellow, I forgot. Wait, what the hell happened to the boots? Okay, I need to take out the boots. Oh yeah, this is give me composure. I need composure. Oh, okay, what shall I do? Yeah, probably I'm going to need reaction speed. This is give me encyclopedia. Hola, locandero promedio. Sí, definitivamente este es un clásico. Wait, I couldn't manage to capture that. Okay. Probably not drama? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what's going to... Oh, could be perception. Trousers. Okay, Can't be conscious. Oh my god, I don't have other things. This is a jacket, right? Oh man, don't... I'm Doom. Yeah, this give me authority but less composure. This is not good because I need composure, but at the same time I need authority. Okay, yeah. Composure is in 6. And the other was authorities in 4. Okay, let it be. Let's save. Because I'm going to die. No, I don't think I'm going to die, but it's going to hurt. This is not a fishing rod. Is it? It's... fishing rod? Come on, climb. Calvard, we need to talk.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Okay, let's... How I approach this is the big question. Oh, I just finished investigating the local bread trade.
Got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Actually, Rivershell doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
Oh boy. Okay, I met a girl named Marcel who said she's working with you.
Funny. That doesn't ring any bells, Harry.
Funny. She was trying to set up a narcotics operation in the old church on the coast.
Oh, that a cell. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some melodic music in there.
Did you also tell her to start the amphetamine lab?
Amphetamine lab? That sounds very immoral and debauched. Frankly, a health risk. But what do I know about kids these days? The music they listen to, the drugs they do while they listen to that music?
He shakes his head with a melancholy smile.
It sounds to me like you are trying to start an amphetamine lab in the district. And you're using some delinquents you found, God knows where, to set it up and run it for you.
Found God knows where? That a cell is the daughter of Miko the kebab. A man who once killed a guy with a kebab.
Oh my god, I remember hearing that story before.
I think a daughter of a man who killed a man with a kebab can handle running a little nightclub, don't you?
Because a kebab, really?
Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad.
Anyway, I shut down the amphetamine production, but let them go on with the nightclub plan.
A nightclub? Harry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. After work, I like to listen to some rock and roll music and have a non-alcoholic lager. Nightclubs don't interest me. But here I am, talking about myself, when you have much more important things going on. Tell me, Harry, how can I help you?
Oh boy, let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, yes. My best men are tracking it down. Some kids saw some other kids running away with it. Some folks said a paranoid schizophrenic might have it. Leads are being checked, Harry. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost gun in one sentence? Don't worry, it's just a lead. It'll probably turn out to be nothing.
Okay, I want... Yeah, let's talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a bet.
Harry, had you asked me earlier, I could have used your help in dealing with a certain weasel. It would have really solidified our friendship. Sadly, the moment has passed and the weasel's back in its den. Nothing to do about it now, so get this. I'm just going to give you the information, because I like you, Harry.
There's probably more to that.
Wait, who was the weasel?
The time has passed, Harry. Were you not listening when I just said that? Pay attention, please. Now, do you want to hear about the hanging or not?
Okay, let's talk about the murder.
Fantastic. Time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry. This is gonna be good.
Hey, I hear about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
Okay, I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
And armors, don't forget the armors.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Yeah, go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
There's a delay between the chat messages and my options, so probably I have no idea in which conversation you want me to pick what option.
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy. The one who likes hanging out and trees.
But he didn't rape anyone.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Oh, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Okay. Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labour, but peacekeeping in the neighbourhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like
It
organized.
sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Interesting, because Titus Hardy say other thing.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Oh, wait. Yeah, probably the wording it's... This happened after they hang him, right?
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Oh yeah. Where's she now that I think about
So he
it?
doesn't want to counter with a narrative that exonerates the Union. But why?
Okay, but there was a building the hanged man had.
So they shot him.
He sounds pleasantly surprised. Okay, you know nothing about this.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
Oh my god.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot, man,
okay.
it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Yeah, how do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
Okay, modus operandi, right?
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Well, yeah, everyone knows, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to give information. Another question.
Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely.
You
Something
mentioned
to-
liar girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Wait, the girl by the whirling, who was keeping an eye on you. Is he talking
Yeah.
about? Don't give him the pleasure.
Okay, better not mention it.
Oh, and she also really likes gardening, I hear.
Yeah, he was about to mention the thing.
Anyway, let's move on.
Okay, tell me about Titus Cardi and the crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they
Yeah,
all have
you're
the best
avoiding-
interests of Martinez
You're
and
avoiding
Marshall
the
in mind.
question.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Well, I have nothing else to talk with the Hardy Boys. Yeah, they already said a lot.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martin A's. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat.
Oh my goodness, I have to start preparing. Yeah, the game was meant to become a communist. What that's supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
Oh my
What would
god.
this entail?
Yeah.
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
You, the man who wanted to build a drug lab. Yeah, of
There's a
course.
nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Oh, you mean the fishing village?
Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Okay.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's going to end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen
I
to them.
can't trust you, man.
We're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
Ken, what do you think of
It
this?
depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Okay. I'm going to leave now. Can I read the thing? Well, I need a liar to read the thing. But first, I need to leave this. Oh, I need to get inside the church. That's a safe place. Well, supposing that I can dress a cell. Wait, what? Go down, goddammit. Wait, what's that?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane
This
above.
wasn't there
The container is
before.
attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Alright. Wait, I can explore the container? Now I'm interested in this thing.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Okay, I want to check that thing. Was worth it? Have no idea.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Oh, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe? I can tell. No,
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
maybe there's contraband in here?
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We
Come
are not
on.
here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Open the
You
door.
attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Knock on the door.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal.
Wait, what?
Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
What? I can open this thing?
Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
What? Hello? Is there anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle.
What?
Unlocks itself inside the door.
Make a rich light bending guy?
You can't be serious.
Holy fuck! I'm like a prophet. What the fuck is this? Save. Oh? Huh? Huh? Oh yeah. Wait, what the hell is happening to my money? Wait, what? This thing is... What the hell is going here? Like the reality is being distorted? But I cannot interact with this thing.
The man stands at the far end.
Oh wait, I cannot
of the
see
shipping
him.
Container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and
An
echo.
echo.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too
Oh, it's
hard.
impossible.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
What's going on in here?
Welcome, welcome. Not too much actually. Just pleasantly surprised to have company today.
Even the sound is distorted.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
How did you become so rich?
Oh lord, not this again.
What's the matter with
Oh,
him?
nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, it is.
But I'm sure this is related. Perhaps not.
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in
Oh
Iran.
man. His voice reminds me the immigrant dealer. It's not dealer. The immigrant merchant. I forgot his name. But the band that sells really low quality things. And humanitarian food cans.
All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
What it's like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level.
Oh no, you want me to abolish taxes?
But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
Oh no, communism. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland?
Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Graal, where my father immigrated from, or Ildekashebro, where I've registered my shell companies?
For almighty Revachol, of course!
Listen, Mr. Dubois, if capital and nationalism went hand in hand, there'd be no need to ask the question. States are akin to boulders in a river, slowing the free flow of ideas. Given enough time, the water will wear those boulders down.
Man, being a high net worth individual sounds great.
This truly, it's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
Yeah, there's something strange about you. I don't know how would you build it. You look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, I can even see you. It's as if something is coming into the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
What's that?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between when the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the
Oh
laws
my
of
god,
physics
okay.
around the high net worth individual.
So what is your coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998.
Oh, periodical age, right?
That's not good for you.
Are you telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Kim, are you saying this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think.
But what happens if the container... You know, wrecks? That's not safe. Probably fun, but not safe.
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
Oh man, I have no idea.
In the very, very early days of colonizing
What
this
is...
archipelago, the kingdom of Surens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
No. It was quite unnecessary. Oh wait. Oh, you're asking where are we exactly? Oh yeah, we are in Martinez, a district of Revachol, the former capital of the world.
Ah, Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there.
Stella Maris.
It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that low net worth individuals are constantly banding together for money.
Oh yeah, those low net worth individuals. I clearly know one of them. Wait, why don't you help them? You got so much money, it can make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container?
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
So you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle?
What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to wink. Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
You're right, I was extremely unprofessional. I apologize.
Perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a civilized man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think they only have coins for coffee machines.
That's a lie. It's a lie.
Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
It gets me almost nothing. Yeah, thank you for your
You're
kindness.
welcome. You know,
The light seems to bend more aggressively.
maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
This is a red check. That's right.
If business planning were really your strong suit, you probably wouldn't be a cop.
Usually best in the RCM.
He should what?
The volunteer police force. And why would I do that?
Because if you don't, who will?
I don't believe in handouts, especially for people who volunteer for their positions. Still, the idea of a privatized police force is extremely forward-thinking. You could even say...
Man, I'm moving from one space to another into political spectrum.
Tell me, if you could invest in the RCM, where would you direct your resources?
The latest technological wonders. Take care of the people who protect the people.
Radio computers for a represent.
The RCM's problems aren't the kind you can solve with radio computers. The road goes much deeper
Wait.
than that.
What happened with the distortion in his
If I
voice?
could interject, the RCM's problems are mainly structural. We are hamstrung by a lack of clear lines of authority, and our system of performance reviews strongly disincentivizes interpreting cooperation.
I think the lieutenant's right. Your problems run much deeper than equipment or funding. The entire org structure of the RCM needs to be redefined. You need a unified chain of command. New metrics for measuring performance that reward real police work. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, that's precisely what we need.
Yeah, you're not the man. That sounds like a lot of work.
Precisely. Which is why I'm not going to do it. Why would I do that when I can speculate on exotic financial derivatives from the comfort of this shipping container? The thing about investing is that the less work you have to do, the better. Don't overthink. That's what return on investment means.
The lieutenant's disappointment is palpable. It's like
Oh man!
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
Okay, we shall get back to our investigation. Thanks for your time.
It was a real pleasure. Sadly though, my current lifestyle prevents me from remaining more than a brief time in any one place. Perhaps we'll meet again, somewhere far away. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Well, I'm 3 real richer than before. That's not a lot. That's probably not worth to mention, actually. Oh, probably the container was a nice place to read the documents. I'm sure you're not going to mention that to a rat, right?
To be locked.
Oh no, too late. Yeah, let's return to my place in the whirling rocks. It's probably the only safe place that I can come with. Or no, actually the fishing village. I have to go there anyway. Actually, yeah, I need to leave now. Let's teleport there quickly. Yeah, let's read the thing here, because I need him here. Take this out. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names imprinted on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
Take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the
Look
addendum.
at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
That's not good. What do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Okay, try to find a loophole in the deal.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait. Everard said 6 months. That's clearly not 6 months. Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about this?
Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Hey, we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. But here he cannot see me.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Oh man, I don't like that.
40-month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Probably I can ask the guys with no house. You!
Don't call Abigail.
Oh, you're not going. No, it's... Oh, come on. Come on.
Tequila Sunset.
Could you and your pal send this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
I have this Rain Ape one.
All right.
Next to Lillian's signature, Idiot Team Spiral. I need at least 2 signatures on the document.
Hey, Abs! Hey, Abs!
Don't you? You call Abigail.
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Don't call her.
His trembling hand catches the paperwork. He lays it out on his knee and starts writing slowly. The handwriting is almost illegible due to his shaky hands.
Don't call Abigail. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Can I have the pen back too?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I'm going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you have. My favorite is the gun he lost.
Oh, you've done a great service to the village, to the RCM, and to Revacho.
Hey, guys. We're heroes.
About fucking time, man. I've done my duty. Don't call Abigail.
Thank you for your services, gentlemen. Should we go and mail these? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Mailbox! Plaza, got it! So I lost my pen. Yeah, the pen is no longer here. Well, that sucks. I'll do it next stream because I need to leave right now. It's the perfect time. So let's save. It's nice to be back. And I hope you really enjoyed the stream even though nobody's watching. Well, just me. It's understandable. I mean, I disappeared for almost 2 weeks. I miss El Mauricio. Well, anyway, we'll be seeing again probably Wednesday. I'm sure that tomorrow I'll be a little busy, so let's avoid any disappointment. Like, yeah, I'm going to stream tomorrow. If that doesn't happen, yeah, let's say I'm not going to stream tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to continue playing this Elysium. Actually, I'm going to disclose my plans for the future. My primary intention is finishing this Elysium and God of War Ragnarok. Because the 1st of February is going to be released Granblue Fantasy Royal Link. And I have been waiting for that game a lot of time. So I'll be playing it. I hope they won. I want to buy the physical edition, but I've been asking in my local stores and they have no information of the game. And the cards a lot. So I'm probably thinking of buying the digital edition. I want the physical. I want to have it in my collection. So the digital is not the same feeling. But anyway, I hope you have a very nice day or night or whatever your time zone is right now. Goodbye.